Ho, 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 ho. It's Christmas, bitch. Oh, shit, it's Christmas, bitch. It's a little colder than the witch's bitch.
Hey guys, it's Vlogmas Day 15, and in today's vlog we're gonna finally do our coming out story. I know a lot of y'all been asking about it, and we're finally gonna tell y'all how we came out. Here. So we're gonna tell you in two parts. First, we're gonna tell you how we came out to each other. Then we're gonna let you know how we came out to everybody else. Yes. So when it comes to how we came out to each other, I think we basically
we always knew. We just never spoke
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, because we were the same. Like we used to do the same things. We used to wasn't really into girls like that.
And we used to notice us looking at guys like when we was like watching TV, we would notice. And there was one special thing what we always watch. What we always watch? The Olympics.
Yes.
And we used to love watching guys the
Swimming or when they do track and field.
We used to always love to watch
wear that tight
Speedos.
Yes.
Although most of them you don't see nothing because I don't know. Does all swimmers have like small?
Mind you, up to this day, that's the only sports that I watch. Like I don't watch football, basketball,
We
none
used
of that.
to live for
Only
swimming.
Olympics and swimming and stuff like that.
So yeah, basically we knew like we just had a twin tuition. We knew we were both gay, but it was like unspoken. Like,
But I think one day I came to you and asked you.
You did?
Yeah, I think I went to him and asked him, are you like me or something like that?
Oh yes, I remember. Like you didn't want to say it, but you're also if you're like me. So I was like, what? I knew what you was trying to say.
And then from that day on, we just knew that we were both the same or whatever.
We just knew. As for other people, like ever since we were growing up, everybody speculated that we were gay.
They had assumptions and stuff like that. But we did date girls earlier growing up. Because in Jamaica it's like that. You don't really want to date girls, but you just want to do it because you want to get your family off your back. And you don't want them to be
plus it's what you see. It's what you see everybody else doing.
Yeah, and our dad, like, we used to have so much stepmom, so we were kind of like doing what our dad was doing or trying to.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out.
So we had girlfriends. Like me and my brother had like a girlfriend at the same time.
But we didn't do nothing.
We didn't do shit. We just kissed and stuff, and then the girls would take our stuff.
Girls used to flock to us because we were cute, but they always like thought we had like this bag of money.
Well, our father did have money.
Yeah. So they always used to flock to us because they wanted our stuff.
Yeah.
Like they wanted us to buy them stuff. They wanted to basically take our money.
So they basically conned us kind of sort of ish. I mean, we weren't all the way naive, but they did take stuff from us.
I mean, I guess they are like our parents or our relatives or whatever. They had probably a clue in their head because we grew up in a.
It's how we were brought up. We were brought up very sheltered, and we grew up with like 5 aunts and like our grandma and one uncle, and then our uncle didn't really play like a father figure. Like he was just in and out.
Yeah.
So we just grew with aunts. So we're used to seeing makeup and hair and stuff like that, and like house. Like them being very domesticated, like doing house stuff, and so we just like kind of gravitated to that, and we were like kind of girly growing up too.
Yeah.
Like sort of ish.
But I think the first kind of like confirmation that they got, like the initial confirmation, was when they found out that I was dating a guy. Like when when my dad took my phone and found out I was talking to this guy.
Yo. And
that was a big mess. Actually, my dad was away, and I used to talk to my boyfriend at the time on the house phone.
Now wait, pause. Like y'all tell me, like, why would you have a whole boyfriend and you're in the closet, but you so bold to be talking to him on the house phone?
I don't know.
Seriously?
I don't know. The same way you had your boyfriend come over our house and you locked up in the room.
Oh, that was some brave shit. And then I put a whole curtain by the window so you could not see.
The door that we had, like it had a mirror. It had a glass. You could see through the glass. He covered the glass, so you know something's going down in the room.
Mind you, that door always stays like that, like you can see through the glass or whatever. I put a whole curtain there, knowing that my grandmother knew that I had some boy that stayed over, like a friend. Like, I don't know, it's just, you do some stupid things growing up just to get what you want. And it was just like, now I'm thinking back on it, it was like, yo, you was brave to take those kind of risks.
Yeah, and I was brave to be talking to my boyfriend at the time on the house phone too. So, long story short, my stepmom heard the conversation. She told my dad when he came back. My dad took my phone, found out I had a boyfriend, and basically I lied and told him that I was confused, and they took me to counseling. Yeah, I made them believe that I wasn't gay.
It was a whole scene, like it was so dramatic, and then meanwhile, all this is going on, he didn't tell my dad that I like boys too. So all the pressure was on him, but then my dad was still coming at me saying, oh, you didn't know that your brother was gay, like y'all didn't have this conversation, da 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 da. So he was like saying, how could I not know, and we're twins and we're so close. Meanwhile, I'm kind of dying inside because I'm like, oh my God, he's getting all the pressure and I'm gay too. But we both ended up going to the meetings together, and then...
Yeah, but the thing is, my dad gave me an ultimatum. He was like, if you're gay, you can't live with me. You have to go back to live with your mom. And at the time, the neighborhood that my mom lives in is like the ghetto area, and I don't really like that area, so I wanted to stay living with him. So I lied and told him I was confused. Now, when we went to see the counselor or whatever, this man drew a chart, right, with a boy over here and a girl over here, and put me in the middle and asked me which way I want to go. So I was like, what, is this really happening? So anyways, I picked a girl just because I just wanted him to believe that I was confused.
we like girls. We like girls. Like, girls are beautiful and we like to go shopping with them. But
mind you, I think we only did like 3 sessions and then that was it. But from that incident happened, I just knew, like, in the back of my head, like, my father would never look at me the same way. Like, he would always have that thing in his suspicion in his head that I might be gay.
Yeah. And then it was like a big fear for him because he was where we were, and in Jamaica at the time, he was kind of popular. Like a lot of, because he worked with a famous artist, so a lot of people knew him and they knew us. So for it to get out that his sons were gay, that would have been...
Let's just put it out there. Our father works with this artist called Buju Banton. If anybody like listens to reggae or know the culture, he's one of a big artist, and he has a few songs that
bash gays.
Bash gays, yeah. That's very homophobic. And so my dad working for him, my dad was looking at it like, okay, so he's working with this guy that's against gays, but he got a son that is gay. Like, how would that look? In Jamaica, people's more worried about what other people are gonna think.
Yeah, don't let it fool you. Don't let because you hear that Jamaica is so homophobic that let you misleads you and you think that there's not a lot of gay people there. There's a lot of gay people there, but it's just a front for the public. They don't like to be open about it.
Like, your family would be accepting of you, but it's just they care about what people in the neighborhood would think.
Exactly.
So basically everybody had their assumptions, but they didn't have any concrete proof that we were gay. So
fast forward.
Actually, the only person we told was our sister, and that's because she was bisexual. So that's the only one we told her. And I think she went and told our stepmom.
I think she secretly
did.
And
I think her stepmom told her dad.
She didn't tell us if she did, but I think she secretly did.
But nobody, I mean, people used to ask us, like our aunt, like there was this incident where my aunt came to some party that I was, some gay party or whatever, and I still denied it that I wasn't gay. So
they had kind of sort of had a confirmation because we had no girlfriends, and then we were a little bit feminine and stuff like that. But we never actually said it.
Yeah.
So they had no like concrete proof that yes.
Yeah. So when we officially came out was in 2015 when we actually did a video
on our YouTube account.
On our previous channel. That's when everybody knew. Like, we just told everybody.
That was actually our first coming out video.
Yeah, and at that point we didn't care because I mean we were grown ass men. We were living on our own, paying our own bills. Well, we have been for a long time before we even came out, and we decided like let's just do a video, and everybody got the confirmation or whatever. And I mean, our dad wasn't talking to us for a while. even before we did the video, because I guess he already knew.
Yeah.
Our mom was okay, even though we don't really have a close relationship with
We
her.
never really had a conversation with our mom because we're not that close. So, but she knows, but it's like unspoken. Like, it's not uncomfortable because we're not that close, but I guess it's cool. Well, our aunt that grew us, we had a conversation with her, and she doesn't love us any less. Like, it's like normal. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's how we basically came out to the public, to everybody, family, everybody, was on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, like everybody like knew that for sure. Cousins, everybody. So I don't think everybody saw the video, but I think most of them saw it, and then they just kind of circulated.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure everybody in the neighborhood that we grew up in knows now. So it's whatever. Like, we're grown. Nobody's paying our bills. We pay our own bills. We mind our business. We drink water daily. So it's, yeah, we don't really care. To be honest, in today's world, you have to live your life.
Yes.
You can't sit down and be worried about what other people think of you.
Don't let anybody force you to come out before the time you feel like you're ready to come out.
Yeah, but you have to live your life. Like, it's your life to live. You can't be sitting home and worried about, oh, what this person thinks about you or what the other person thinks. Meanwhile, they're living their life. You're worried about what they think about you. No, you got to live your life. At the end of the day, it's your life. And I'd rather to live in my truth than to live a lie just to make other people feel comfortable, girl. Hell no. You must be lying.
But if you're gonna come out, be smart about it. If you're living under your parents' roof and you know they're gonna kick your ass out, and you don't have a job or you don't have anybody to stay with, you probably might need to lie, or you probably might need to
just
try to
hold off on it until
you're able.
Cause that's the worst
to
thing.
be on your own.
You being gay and living with your parents, that's the worst thing. Cause they have all control over you.
They're gonna have you as a puppet.
They have all control over you, and that can mess your head up. Cause you're if it's the early stages that you're not even out yet, and then you have pressure from your parents, and then your peers at school and everything.
That could lead to so much stuff,
mess
like
your whole shit up.
That could lead to a lot of stuff.
And a lot of people can't handle it. That's why a lot of people commit suicide, and that is not. It's just not good. It's just not good for you. So, if you feel it's not the right time, just hold off. They'll understand. It's better if you come out later on after you probably move out or you're on your own, or you know nobody's helping you out, like you're fending for yourself. So nobody can really say, oh, leave my house, or try to have you like a puppet on a string and stuff like that. Like,
you know what baffles me? It baffles me that you have people in the world still to today. It's almost 2018 now, and you have people who would prefer to have a son that is a murderer or a rapist than have them be gay. Like, I don't understand the logic of that. Like
gay is some sort of,
like,
I don't get it. It's just
the
a
ultimate
sexuality.
sin. Like
it's just a sexuality.
That's how they make you feel like it's the ultimate sin. Like,
it doesn't change a person's personality. It's just their sexuality. And I don't know why should somebody else's sexuality affect you unless you're actually interested in them or sexually involved.
Exactly.
Like, if you're a straight person, like, I don't see how a gay person should affect your. I mean, if the person's coming at you wrong or trying to talk to you or something, well, then I can see you could be offended or something like that. But if I don't see how it affects you, like if you're comfortable in your own skin and you're straight, like why would it offend you?
And you know what? I don't see it. It's never gonna be fully gone. It's never gonna be fully gone. It's kind of like racism, where it kind of gets better a little bit, but it's still.
But it has its days when it goes like 20 steps backwards. Like,
yeah, like I don't feel like it's ever gonna get better. Like, I don't know.
It's not ever gonna be 100%.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be something. Like, it's never gonna be, because nothing is perfect.
It has gotten better in Jamaica though, since homophobia. It has gotten better in Jamaica
Since we
left.
Yeah.
Since we left there, it has gotten better. I must say that.
So guys, we know this topic is very touchy coming out. So if any of you guys are in the same position, like you're in a space where you want to come out, but you can't, and you want somebody to talk to and reach out to, but you don't have like a best friend or something, you could message us.
Yes, you could.
For advice.
You can message us in the comments, or you can
send us a message.
Or you can email us.
Email us at BaddieTwinz@gmail.com, and we can talk about it. You can
give you as much advice or whatever you need.
Because we know what it's like to not be able to.
Yeah, and a lot of people, and we were so lucky to have each other. Like,
yes,
to keep a secret between both of us. Like, I don't know what we would have done.
I don't know
if we
what
didn't
I
have
would have
each
done
other
without my
And
brother.
a lot of people really don't have anybody. So if we could help in any way, you could just shoot us a message and we will help as much as we can.
Okay guys, so that's it for Vlogmas Day 15. See you on Vlogmas Day 16, okay?
Oh my God, guys.
Oh my God, we're getting so close to Christmas.
Is it 10 more days left?
Girl,
Guys,
we are so hyped.
We're over 2 weeks in. Like, I don't even
Girl,
know.
we're more than halfway there.
Possible. Like, we are doing the damn thing.
Girl, kudos.
Yeah.
But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, our little coming out story, okay? We didn't want it to be so like
too long
or too emotional
or too sad. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys learned about a little bit of came out.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in the next one, guys. And we love and appreciate all our supporters. You guys are bomb. Shout out to the Glam Squad.
And as our Aunt Wendy always says,
hello. And for all the Spanish folks out there, ¿cómo estás? Okay guys, so we'll see you in the next video.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me the point that he wrote for me. Feeling that it feels so good, he feels so in love. If he only knew what he does to me, my man, my man, my man.